Guys, welcome back to another video here on the channel. My name's Wizite, and today I'm going to be giving you guys hints and tips to help you stay alive longer in Battlegrounds and to help you win. Secret tips that you might not pick up while playing unless somebody told you, and ultimately help you guys stay alive longer. Now, if I don't say a tip in this video that you think I could say in a future video, feel free to comment it down below, and what I'll be doing is in a future tips video, I will use your tip in that video, credit you, shout you out, and link you in the description box. So, jumping right into it, the first tip is something that I found out pretty late in the game, to be honest. Now, we all know that crossing bridges can be very, very risky, to say the very least, especially the bridges from the military base, right? But the bridges north of Rozhok can also be just as bad because there's rocks there that people can camp on and wait for you to come across, right? So what you can actually do is, if you're going fast enough, you can drive cars into the water, under the water, and back out the other side. That you can avoid the bridges. So all you want to do is you want to pick up as much speed as possible. You want to go straight into the water, continue pressing W and shift to keep that speed up, and you'll look like that you won't make it, but basically the car will sort of stay, you know, working for at least 10 seconds. You can go in the water, out the other side, miss the bridges. Anyone camping at the bridges won't be able to shoot you because you're not going to be going, if you're going to go in the water near the bridge, then you might as well go over the bridge. The next tip is something that I never see any streamers do. Now, in the morning, I wake up, I'm having breakfast, I put a stream on, I watch it. And I don't see people right-clicking attachments, grenades, weapons to equip them. Now, I'm not just talking about when they're on the floor. If you have attachments in your inventory, in your backpack, if you just tab and your backpack comes up, you can simply right-click the attachment and it will go onto the weapon that you're holding. I use this a lot if I have, you know, a ×4 and a red dot, and whilst the person is long range, I'll have the ×4 on the gun. But if I notice somebody close range and I quickly need to switch to the red dot, I'll press tab, right-click the red dot, and it instantly puts it on my gun. So a quick little tip there that you guys can actually equip attachments and swap attachments very, very fast by simply right-clicking them. The same goes for grenades. If you have a smoke grenade and you're like, crap, I need to use a frag grenade right now, tab, right-click the frag grenade. It will instantly put it into that slot or into your grenade slot, and then you can then go ahead and throw it. Now, my next tip is all to do with looting, and it is drag looting is faster than pressing E or F, depending on what you have it binded to, or simply tabbing and then right clicking, because you have to do this animation. Now, if you run up to something, press tab, you can drag all of the loot very, very fast into your inventory. Now, if it's things like attachments, bullets, you know, painkillers, energy drinks, first aids, medkits, all that sort of stuff, you can throw them into your backpack, right? So just tab, drag them into your backpack really quickly, and then previous tip, right click the attachments to put them on your gun. If it's a gun or a backpack or a helmet or a vest, then just drag it onto your character. Don't worry about putting it into the square slot, or don't worry about putting the actual weapon into the weapon slot. You just literally drag it onto your character and it will equip it for you straight away. And then once the weapon's equipped, you can simply right-click your attachments and it will put them on straight away. Very, very good, useful tip there. Drag looting is faster, guys. Don't worry about E or F or whatever you have it binded to. Don't worry about, you know, bending down and doing the animation. Drag looting just gets rid of all of that. And in fact, the guys at Battlegrounds at Bluehole were going to remove this sort of tip, or this sort of way that we can loot, the drag looting, because people didn't know about it and they thought it was unfair. But we all complained on Twitter and said, no, don't change this. This is great in the game. Please leave it. And luckily enough, they did. They actually listened to the community and they did not remove drag looting. Now, my next tip, it seems super hard, right? And I couldn't grasp it at first, right? But leaning in this game, like leaning around corners, leaning around trees, you know, leaning in this game is a fundamental part. It makes you such a small target, and a lot of people I don't see that many people using it. I'm seeing a lot of people peek out of the tree, and I'm like, no, it doesn't work like that, you know? Like, if you lean, then I just see a tiny part of your head, and it's a lot harder to hit, right? So what I did is I keybinded F to lean to the right. I put E to interact and pick up stuff, and I left Q as lean to the left. Now, it's easier for me personally to lean to the right than it is to lean to the left. So I'm always leaning round the corners to the right. You may see it in a lot of my videos that when I lean, it's 9 times out of 10 to the right. I find it easier to do that. So get a grasp of leaning, guys. That even if you have to lean right, you have to lean right. But just practice it. Even if you die doing it, like late game, it is so useful to lean because people, they can't see you. Imagine if you're at a long distance behind a tree and you see a guy running across the field. If you step out, he'll instantly see you. But if you lean, he might not. You can then get shots on him. He doesn't know where you're coming from. Learn how to lean in the game. It makes you a smaller target, and it's super, super helpful, especially mid to late game. And my last tip for this video, simply, guys, cars aren't essential in Battlegrounds. Now, a lot of people think they are, and I catch a lot of people out while they're using them. I hear a car to my left. Car's like right here. See that, baby? Give me that sniper. I saw you with that sniper, dude. See what I'm saying? Car's a death trap, guys. Don't, like, late game, even mid game, don't use a car mid game. What I normally do is I'll land at a spot. I'll loot that initial area. If I don't get the loot that I want, I'll get a car and I'll go to another area. And then once I've looted that area, I will leave in that car towards the safe zone. I'll pitch up at a building or, you know, at one of the wizard towers or something like that. And I will literally hold that spot down. I'm seeing people driving around the map on a nutty one, trying to light people up, but it's giving you away. It's so easy to shoot people out of cars these days. Cars give you away, guys. This game isn't H1Z1. In H1Z1, cars are essential. You almost need a car to win a game. It's like you're 70% more likely to win a game if you have a car. So don't worry about taking cars into like mid to late game. Use the car to get around to loot places. Maybe drop the car away from where you're going to loot, because simply if you're running up onto people that are in a building, they're going to hear you from a good while away. They're going to peek out the window. They're going to shoot you. Don't worry about taking cars into mid-game, guys. Now, that was all of the tips for this video. Remember, comment your tips down below. I'll be putting them in the next video. I'll be shouting you out. I'll be crediting you. And I hope you guys did enjoy this video. If you did, be sure to leave it a thumbs up. Let me know in the comments down below if you did find these tips helpful. Subscribe for the next one in the series. My name's Ites, and I'll see you guys in the next video very, very soon. Causes more damage than what it's worth. No! Woohoo! Baby, let's get it! Yo, boys, we're doing it right now! We're literally doing it right now. I ain't looting anyone. I don't need anyone. I don't need any loot. I don't need any loot. No loot at all. We don't need it right now. I'm scared about this place behind me right now. See a guy, see a guy. He's being shot at, he's being shot at. See another dude. 8 kills, baby. Nine kills, baby! Ten kills, baby! I've got 1 minute to move. I've got 1 minute to move. I need to move. This here could be really, really bad. Goes either really good or really, really bad right here. 7 alive. Let's get it. See another kill. Another guy straight this way, right in front of me, right there. Another kill right here. 11 kills, dude. Here, gunshots all the way out there. We've got 9 energy drinks. I'm going to use one right now because 7 seconds we got to move. Five left. Top 5 situation, guys. Just checking behind me, make sure no one else is coming in. We're safe right here as well. Shots out that way. 4. We're actually in the best possible location right here. I think the right now though, dude. I'm tempted to take that ridge right now. I think... Dude, I'm going for it. Dude, please don't let me regret this. Please don't let me regret this. No! Shit, dude. That's what I meant. I don't want to regret that. 4 remaining, dude. 4 remaining. Needs to be a little this way. I think he's on top of that roof. Or behind that rock, maybe. I see him, I see him, I see him, I see him, I see him. Oh, I missed him! Where is he? Let's go, baby! Your boy did it! We did it!